Welcome to the party pit. Welcome. Ha ha. I am the Saint of Awesome, your Superstone Sage, Saint Nikki Kilograph. Ha ha. Yes, I am, and welcome. Yeah. So, what we are doing at this magnificent time, we are reading the book of Revelation. It made sense in my head to read this before Genesis, so that's what we're doing. Yeah. Don't ask me what happened because I don't remember. Yes, I do. We learned about the 144,000, and we learned that the Mormons are lying to themselves. And the New Jerusalem is not Utah. We also learned that. What else? Oh, and for some reason, there's 24 elders in heaven. I thought there was only 12, but there's 24 plus saints. I'm not exactly sure. And then, like, God don't hear your prayers unless you have an incense. And it seems to be like a running theme. Like in like all religions, there's always an incense. And that is like God kills over an incense. Yeah, he killed Aaron's kids. And then Moses was like, don't weep for them. Yeah, constrain yourself. He's like, I know your kid just got killed in front of you, but leave it. Leave it where it's at. And you're not allowed to drink. Something. It was something like that. Anyway, I should probably get incense, even though I'm not a real big fan of incense. Like, not even a little bit. But for God, I'll get an incense. Because it mentions it in this book and in that book. So, and a lot of, now that I think about it, a lot of religions you have an incense when you pray. Like, don't the monks do that in the, what are they? The monks, something, the monks. And the Catholics do something with once, some kind of incense. I don't know. Anyway, we learned that. And something about the saint's tears in a bottle. Not exactly sure what that is either. Um, and then there was something. Um, Hold on, I don't remember reading this. They're ones who come out of the great tribulation, and they have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. That's also a Mormon thing that they. uh, yeah. Okay. Is this another nation? I don't remember. Well, I don't know what the fuck is happening. Anyway, we're going on to chapter 8. So, come this way. I have everything you need. Oh, oh, man, let me tell you, I didn't have coffee this morning, so I've been drinking soda. But Dustin got home from work and he brought the freaks with him, but he also brought coffee. So I have coffee made right now. So if you need some, come get some. Oh, and also we got chocolate syrup. So, I felt like a fucking big ass 2-year old. So I put chocolate in my coffee. And I'm about to be going to bed soon. And I'm having chocolate. It's a good time. Did I take all my pills? I did take my pills, right? Yeah, I did take my pills. Okay. I know what's happening. Make sure you take your medicine because I'm pretty sure I took mine. Yeah, I did. Right? Damn it. Now I don't remember. No, I did. I did. Okay. I did. I remember. I remember. Don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the epilepsy. Every time I forget your face. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Okay, are we ready for chapter 8? Okay. No, we're on chapter 9. Yeah, okay, now I know what the fuck is going on. I know what's going on in life. Okay. That's right. That's right. God got his trumpets back. Look, if you ever want to be happy for no reason at all, look, look, turn on some trumpet music. Look, I'm telling you, God talks in trumpet. God will give you what you need if you just turn a trumpet on. Look, God loves the trumpet. He talks in trumpet. He always has a trumpet. And if you want to call God and wake him up to you, blow a trumpet. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. And we're going to read all about it. Look, y'all got to get together and blow some trumpet. Got to have some brass, you know? Like if you're going to play music, you got to have horns. That's what it is. Horns. Trumpet, specifically. I promise if you ever want to be happy for no reason, turn on some trumpets. I'm going to tell you, I don't know any trumpet songs because I listen to very extreme death metal, well, orchestral death metal, you know, like Cradle of Filth and Dimmu Borgir and sometimes even Behemoth. But you shouldn't really listen to Behemoth because, like, their music is very creepy, you know. It's not the best. Anyway, um, so if you ever want to be happy, just listen to some horns or find orchestral music that plays with horns, trumpets and shit. God will make you feel so happy on the inside because he talks in trumpet. Very important. Never forget that. If you want to call God, turn on some trumpet. Horn music. Um, like, Damn. Oh, bass. Mm, I don't know. Um, they're called brass something. Um, but they play all the kind of horns and shit. But instead of using guitars, they use trumpets and shit. Uh, bass against. It's called brass, brass something, Brass. But they play like all kinds of different songs, but they only use horn instruments, and it is fucking great. So let me say hello. Hey, Miss Mud Duck, how are you? Yes, the trumpet, exactly. Yeah. If you ever want to have God just sit right next to you, turn on some trumpet music. And as a matter of fact, if you give me some time, I will find horn music and I will make a playlist so I can post it so everybody can get happy with God. Yeah, it'll be such a good time. Yep. Anyway, now that I've spent 13 minutes talking about nothing, let's see uh what chapter 9 says. Okay, so here we go. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star from heaven which had fallen to the earth, and the key of the bottomless pit was given to him. We haven't heard about the pit since, well, we haven't heard about it yet, but it's a very prevalent thing for a long time until they added a different religion in with theirs. Then it there was no pit anymore. Yeah, then they just started calling it hell. And then somehow it upgraded to Hades, which is a totally different religion, by the way. So, anyway, the pit. We're going to hear about the pit. But they have a key to the bottomless pit. Um, and he opened the bottomless pit, and smoke went up out of the pit like the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air were darkened by the smoke of the pit. And out of the smoke came forth locusts upon the earth, and power was given them, as the scorpions of the earth have power. And they were told that they should not hurt the grass, nor any green thing or tree. Only the men who do not have the seal of God on their forehead. Oh, man, that's like fruit of the gods. Has anybody ever seen that? Where like the insects and the rats and shit become really fucking big? Is this gonna be something like that? Look, I don't know what's happening, but I would hate it. And they are not permitted to kill anyone, but to torment for 5 months. And their torment was like the torment of a scorpion when it stings a man. Holy shit. Well, that's where the boogeyman comes from. Holy shit. Anyway, I don't know what's happening. And in those days, men will seek death and will not find it, and they will long to die, and death flees from them. And the appearance of the locust was like horses prepared for battle, and on their heads, as it were, crowns like gold, and their faces were like the faces of men. Holy crap! What? No. Look, I don't know what's happening, but no. What? Nobody knows. I don't know what's happening. Nobody. No. No. Well, yeah, obviously, because it said yeah. Oh, hey, Firefly! And that is a fucking great way to spell my name. Nikki! I like that. I may steal that. But you know how I got my name? I made it. I made it a song. N-I-double-K-I. No. N-I-double-K-I-E-K. That's me. Look, I don't know. I'm a fucking weirdo. Anyway, did you see this bug? Look, this bug. Oh, well, be prepared, Miss Muddy, because this description of this thing should scare the shit out of you. Look, why? What is it? Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you. Look. Oh, we're in Revelation the 9, by the way. If anybody was following along, I didn't even bother telling anybody where it was. I'm at Revelation 9. Yes, Revelation 9. Verse 7. Okay, one more time. Let's hear this. Look. And the appearance of the locust was like horses prepared for battle, and on their heads, as it were, crowns like gold, and their faces were like the faces of men. You, yeah, that should be scary, Miss Muddy. Your hiccup should be gone. Yeah, this should get rid of your hiccups. Be scared. Picture this. Oh my God. That's terrible. Okay. Here we go. And they had hair like the hair of a woman, and their teeth were like the teeth of a lion. Wow. Okay. And they had breastplates, like breastplates of iron. And the sound of their wings was like the sound of chariots of many horses rushing to battle. And they have tails like scorpions and stings. Wait, they have tails like scorpions and stings, and in their tails is the power to hurt men for 5 months. Damn, that sounds brutal. But I don't know. And they have as king over them the angel of the abyss. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek, his name is Apollyon. Okay. The first woe is past. Behold, two woes are still coming after. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before God. Is this the original altar? Man, that thing should have stories for days. So much shit happened on that altar. It should have gossip on everybody. We don't know that yet. One sang to the sixth angel who had the trumpet, release the four angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates. And the four angels who had been prepared for the hour. And the hour, day, month, and year were released so that they might kill a third of mankind. But that would be all that's left. Well, actually, you've killed one third of the people a bunch of times. I don't know. I thought they killed the people already. Okay. Whatever it says. Okay. And the number of the armies of the horsemen was 200 million. I heard the number of them. And this is how I saw in the vision. In the vision, the horses and those who sat on them. On them, the riders had breastplates the color of fire and of hyacinth, 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 hyacinth. I don't know. I don't know that word. And of brimstone. And the heads of the horses were like heads of lions. And out of their mouths proceeded fire, smoke, and brimstone. A third of mankind was killed by 3 plagues, by their fire, and smoke, and the brimstone which had proceeded from their mouths. What? Oh, okay, that's what's happening. For the power of their horses, the power of the horses is in their mouths and in their tails. For their tails are like serpents and have heads, and with them they do harm. Damn, John, stop licking the frog, bro. This shit's insane. He needs to quit licking the frog. Look, John's all on, he's on all sorts of drugs. Probably peyote or ayahuasca. Might even be DMT from licking the poison frog. He's probably licking the poison frog, though. Seriously. And he needs to quit because this shit is scary. I'm shaking in my MC Hammer pants right now. Look, it's a whole thing. I don't know what's happening. But John needs to lay off the frog. Just sit it down a minute, buddy. Wow. Okay. And the rest of mankind who were not killed by these plagues did not repent of the works of their hands, so as not to worship demons and the idols of gold and silver, brass, and idols of gold, silver, brass, stone, and wood, which can neither see, hear, nor walk. And if they did not repent of their murders, or of their sorceries, nor of their immortality, nor of their thefts. Dun, dun, dun. All right, that's the end of chapter 10. So, what's everybody up to? Yeah, thank you for holding my hand, Miss Muddy. This was a very scary part of this book. I've never read Revelations for kids, but I want to know how they make that not so scary. And I wonder if they turned it into a movie, what it would look like. And whose face would they have, right? I don't even know. But wait, Firefly, don't you have a teenage Bible or something? What does yours say about it? Miss Muddy, what does yours say about it? And I'm mostly just kidding. I'm not really scared. But that does seem like a scary thing. Like, do they put that in kids' Bibles? And they really should turn it into a movie because it would be scary as fuck. And if you ever seen Food of the Gods, it's kind of like that, only the animals have animal faces. I mean, it's kind of a really cheesy movie or whatever. I saw it when I was younger, but I'm telling you, it fucked me up from life. For life, it fucked me up for life. I do not fuck with bugs. I try not to even kill them because. Oh, it's bedtime. Yep, bedtime. My phone tells me when it's 10:45 and then it shuts itself off. What is this, Miss Muddy? I don't have my YouTube open. I can't. Yeah, we'll watch it later. Is it Food of the Gods? No. But yeah, we can watch it later. Whenever you want. I mean, probably not tonight. I took my sedative. But I only have laundry to do tomorrow, so I can sit here and watch it with you. Oh, my cats are knocking. They're like, can you hear me knocking? On my window. Hold on. Hold on, Captain. I hear you. Can you hear me knocking? Come on. Lucky. Blue. Willow. Rose. What's up, Captain? Captain Faye? What's up? All right, come on. Can you hear me knocking? Well, one of the 8 came in. Okay. Oh, Revelations for kids. Yeah, I would love to know how they explain this to kids, and I wonder what the animals look like, what the locusts look like. They should definitely make it a scary movie for grown-ups. Call it the scariest part of Revelation. I don't know if this is the scariest part. I've only read this book once, but this part seems pretty intimidating, like Food of the Gods. Has anybody other than me seen that movie? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Let's do chapter 10. And I saw another strong angel coming down out of heaven, clothed with a cloud, and the rainbow was upon his head, and his face like the sun, and his feet like pillars of fire. And he had in his hand a little book which was open, and he placed his right foot on the sea and his left on the land. And he cried out with a loud voice as when a lion roars. And when he had cried out, the seven peals of thunder uttered their voices. And when the seven peals of thunder had spoken, I was about to write, and I heard a voice from heaven saying, "You forgot your pen." That's not what it said. It said, "Seal up the things which the seven peals of thunder had spoken, and do not write them." Yeah, well, that's why it's not written then. Because he blacked out in that part of the dream. He's like, "Man, licked too much frog. Need to go to sleep." That's not what he said. That's not what happened. And the angel whom I saw standing on the sea and on the land lifted up his right hand to heaven and swore by him who lives forever and ever, who created heaven and the things in it, and the earth and the things in it, and the sea, that there shall be delay no longer. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he is about to sound, then the mystery of God is finished, as he preached to his servants, the prophet. And the voice which I had heard from heaven, I heard again, speaking with me, saying, "God voice."
God voice. Fuck yeah. Oh, you don't know about me. You don't know about me. Gotta Roddy. Buy my CD. Yeah. What's happening? I uh, go. Take the book which is open in the hand of the angel who stands on the sea and the land. Go do this. Oh, good dog.
Yeah. Okay. And I went to the angel telling him, give me the little book. And he said, take it and eat it, and it will make your stomach bitter, but in your mouth it will be as sweet as honey. Yeah, can't get the good without the bad. Yeah, it's gonna be good right now, but it's gonna give you a bellyache. But go ahead, be my guest. And I was his guest, and I took the book and I ate it. And like he said, it gave me a stomach ache. And they said to me, you must prophesy again concerning many people and the nations and tongues and kings. What? You must prophesy again concerning many people, nations, tongues, and kings. Yeah, that's the end of that. So what did you guys think? I am smoking weed every day. So, what are we thinking? We're not really thinking, huh? Oh no, he's been licking the truck. Now that you mention it, that's probably why this is lasting so long. He is eating the frog. It's the same frog. But I don't really know that if you heat up DMT, like if you cook the frog, if it would lessen the DMT. I don't really know. That's a good question. I had it in a vape once, so maybe it doesn't really matter. But I think, can you eat frog legs raw? Maybe he was eating it raw. I don't know if you can eat frog legs raw. Probably not. Mm. Maybe he was cooking the frogs and just getting high off the fumes. I bet you that's what it is. Don't listen to me. It's only a conspiracy that this guy, John, was licking frogs. Man, my hand itches. Either I'm losing money or I'm getting money. Hopefully, I'm getting money because I need more dog food. Yeah, this delay is shit, but it is what it is. Did Firefly leave? Man, Firefly shouldn't have left. I wish she wouldn't leave. I like her. But I wish Wheels was here. He never comes. It's already 11 o'clock. Maybe he'll show up. I don't know. Mm. Oh. See, this is shit. Oh, I hate reading schematics. My God. And we're actually going to have to read the schematics this time. And I do not want to. I'm going to use words like really fucking big, really fucking long, kind of fucking small. I hate schematics, man. It's like, to read the Bible, you gotta be, like, very blueprint oriented, or you're never gonna know what the fuck shit looks like. Because this is written in architecture language. Like, an architect might be able to read all these fucking schematics. Maybe we could have Donald Trump show us what this shit look like. He knows how to draw it on a blueprint. Or at least I think he does. He is an architect, right? So he can read architect. I don't know. But I hate schematics. I hate schematics worse than I hate lists of names. Like, seriously, I hate it. It's my absolute least favorite. And this book is filled with architects and names. Architecture, architect blueprints, and names. So many fucking names. And apparently, we have to know these names because people always are like, what about this guy Methuselah that lived for 190 years? Where the fuck do you hear that? Oh, in Adam's genealogy. Is that all it said? Was he live like 490 years? Like, does he have a story? No. Then why the fuck do I need to know that? I don't need to know that. But apparently, that's what people do to get you caught up in the, like, with Bible shit. They just throw a name and a number out there. And you're supposed to fucking know this name and this number that he's associated with, like 490 years, and his name was Methuselah. Like, why the fuck do I care about that? But apparently, it fucking matters to everybody but me. So, I'm just saying that ahead of time. I fucking hate blueprints and family trees. Not my favorite. Oh, good night, Miss Muddy. I love you. Give the pillow some head and the sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. Love you. Good night. Oh, well. Oh, man. Man, no. Man. Okay. Okay. Fine. I hate that. This is my least favorite part in any Bible book ever. Schematics and names and number of years that they live. But I think this is schematics. I don't think this John does the family tree. I don't remember. I think he did the genealogy in the first book he wrote. Getting Adam all the way down to Jesus, which really, if you want to know the absolute truth, God called Adam his son, right? And if Jesus is God's son, that would make him Adam's brother. So he's not related by genealogy. Well, he's actually, because Joe's blood didn't have, Joe Seaman didn't have anything to do with Jesus being born. Jesus is actually related to David through Adam. But I suppose that might be too complicated for some people back in the day to understand. Like, the original human. But see, that's the thing. Because in the beginning of the book, I don't even know why I'm talking about this right now, but let me finish the thought. At the beginning of this book, in Genesis, they call Adam God's son. And the angels, they're called sons of God because the sons of God love the daughters of men. And Adam was called God's son. And Jesus is called God's son. So they're related to each other by God. So technically, Jesus is a relative of David, but not through the semen of Joseph. And that might have been hard to understand back then. But why would they put the genealogy all the way back to Adam if they didn't already suspect that in the first place? Because they could have just started at Jesse, you know. Or they could have just started at Joseph, but they went all the way back to Adam. So they might have knew something that like other people are just completely looking over. Okay. Okay. Let me see. We got like 10 minutes left. Okay. And there was given me. I don't know if we should do chapter 11 because there's only like 10 minutes left. I can't read this in 10 minutes. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get through this in 10 minutes. It's a lot of shit. So, I just want to say chapter 9 should be turned into a movie. It should be turned into a scary movie. Yep. It should be. Locusts with faces like men, shaped like a horse. What is happening? I don't know. John really needs to stop licking the frog though, for sure. Because this book's only getting scarier. Man. Somebody should turn this into a movie. And not like one of those cheesy ass God movies, but like a real movie. You can have a religious theme or whatever, that's fine. But make it a real movie. It's original. Nobody else is making one. You know, nobody's taking these Bible stories and putting real production into them. You know, like a lot of these stories in this book would be really great fucking movies if somebody took the time to produce them properly. You know what I mean? because like chapter 9 alone could be like a scary movie by itself, you know. Actually, it would have to get a couple, or like fill in a different story or whatever, but keep these bug things. You know what I mean? Just flip around the story, make it as different as you want to, but use those beasts with like the human faces and everything. It'd be pretty cool. I don't know. At least I think it would be pretty cool, right? I don't know. But I do know that we are ending at chapter 10. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Yeah. Now, go give the pillow some head and the sheet some ass and have. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something is happening. Okay. Now, it's time to give the pillow some head and the sheet some ass. Oh, hey, Neil, how are you? Miss Muddy went to bed. Hey, I don't need to leave, I suppose. Well, you know, my meds are kicking in and shit, but I can stay for a little while. How are you, Neil? Wait, no, no, wait, don't leave. Wait, no, why'd you leave? Don't leave. No, wait, what? Mm, that's exactly what I'm saying. So what have you been up to? Did you hear about these creatures? Did you hear about these creatures in chapter 9? Look, it's a locust with a human face, and like it's a horse, but it has wings. I don't know. It's a crazy looking thing. And then a horse has snake for a tail. It is a real thing that's happening. Well, okay. It's a real thing that's happening when John licks these frogs because he is tripping and talking mad shit the whole time. And these monsters look terrible. Like he really wants these people to be fucked up by these scary ass creatures he made up in his mind while he was licking frogs. It's a locust with the human face. Hold on. Hold on, I'll tell you. I forgot my pen. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. Here we go. Do you want to hear what these things look like? I'll tell you what they look like. They're fucking scary. And they should be in a scary movie. Somebody should do a very good production of this scene right here. These things are so fucking wild looking. Ooh. My son passed the GED the other day. He only had to take it 3 times. 2 times that he took it. This was the second time, and he passed it. It's always good when kids can talk to their parents. My kids don't talk to me. They tolerate me. Supersonic and Kelso. They're so good to me. I think they're good to me because I'm kind of retarded. I don't know. Where's that one guy that came in here that one time? Chris? I don't remember what animal he was. I want to be a kangaroo. I decided I want to be a kangaroo. Like, I love the raccoons, but I think a raccoon in a kangaroo pouch would be the cutest thing ever. So I think I want to find a kangaroo and put a raccoon in its pouch, and then they can be my friend. See, I don't know. My meds are kicking in. I have no idea what's happening. So, how drunk are you on a scale of Neil 1 to Neil 3? Chat, who was I talking about? Don't remember him. Who? Don't look at me like that, by the way, because I don't remember what I was saying. I don't know what's happening. I forgot. Who are we talking about? Oh, so you're super drunk? Yeah. I'm not super drunk. I'm super sober, which is a problem. You know what I was thinking about, Neil? You remember how I was like real afraid to lose my teeth, to get them pulled out, even though it's my fault that my teeth were fucked up like that? Well, mostly my fault. You can't even really tell I don't have teeth until I talk. I mean, okay, maybe you can tell I don't have teeth, but but it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like, I can't wait to have teeth or whatever because I wanna eat some potato chips, but man, I tried to eat pizza today. I still can't eat food because it hurts so bad. Uh, but Dustin said, "It's good you smoke cigarettes and drink coffee." I said, "It was only for 24 hours I wasn't allowed to do those things." He's like, "And you've been drinking soda. Your mouth's not gonna heal." I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, maybe I should do the saltwater thing." But I've been forgetting to do the saltwater thing. I need to do that every morning when I wake up and every night before I go to bed until my dentist appointment in like 5 days. Because I gotta go in there and get one of those um where they put the thing in your mouth and make your teeth or whatever. What is that called? An impression. Yeah. Spent the night out by the fire. Did you eat any marshmallows? Like, I'm not a big fan of s'mores because I'm really messy, and I w I would get marshmallow in my hair every single time, and I don't even know how I do that. Trying to eat those s'mores, and then it gets all over your clothes. It's a thing, and I don't like them. 'Em. I'll just eat chocolate after I eat a marshmallow. I don't even need graham crackers. But I did find a cool thing, uh, and I made them myself. They're called Ghetto S'mores. It's when you get a bag of s'mores and some fudge striped cookies and a metal fork and a lighter, and you can light the marshmallow on your metal fork, and then take your fudge striped cookies, and then you just make a ghetto s'more, and you can just sit in your bed and eat s'mores while you watch TV. Best thing ever. I'm not even gonna lie. I do that as much as I can all the time. And Dustin's like, don't eat, don't eat food in the bed. I'm like, I'm sorry. Ooh, killed a couple of bottles of wine. Though. By yourself? Don't be by yourself. Look, I've got a question because I need to change my time. I needed to either start doing this earlier in the day or at like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. Well, as long as you're watching one of my videos while you're getting drunk, you can pretend I'm there with you because I mostly talk to myself anyway. So you can sit and make fun of me. But if you do want reruns of my videos, watch them on 2 times speed. They're so much funnier. Look, I watch back my videos because I don't ever know what the fuck I say. So I watch them, and I watch them on 2 times speed. And it's only me that understands my warped mind, but I find myself laughing at myself all the time. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know, but you should always watch them on 2 times speed because they're funnier. I mean, even if it's like kind of a serious video, it's way better on 2 times speed. Yep. Oh, and Neil, you should try ghetto s'mores. Make them yourself. Get some fudge stripe cookies and marshmallows and a metal fork. Then you can just have marshmallows without all the bullshit. Well, s'mores without all the bullshit. And I swear to God, when I get my teeth back, that's the first thing I'm going to ask for. Well, other than these chips, I've been saving these bags of chips for like 2 months now. Well, that is true. But you could catch me live, and then we could just have coffee together. And I might get me some new viewers also. But then I know most of the you guys that watch me work early in the day. So I'm gonna have to do this at like 8 o'clock, 7 or 8 o'clock. Maybe start it at 7 o'clock. Not big on sweets. Oh man, you don't know what you're missing. Sweets are so good. Actually, you might know what you're missing. Don't listen to me. I'm probably one step away from diabetes. So don't listen to me. And I'm mostly just kidding. Diabetes doesn't really run in my family. And I mean, it could end up doing that, but I think my thyroid is going to be what gets me. My thyroid. Yep, because my fat ass can't get no bigger and it can't get no smaller. It's kind of staying at the same. But I've weighed 163 pounds since I was like 17. But the biggest I ever got was in prison. I was 189 pounds. And I wrote on one of my white shirts when I was in prison, 200 pounds of awesome, and you love it. Look, I got in so much trouble for that because you're not supposed to have anything on your shirt or, anything that makes you stand out from anybody else. You can't do that. But I did. Got in big trouble for it, and I lost my shirt. It was a whole thing. But then I figured out how to reverse my shoe ties, like tie it at the bottom instead of the top. I also got in trouble for that. but I never changed it back. I always kept my shoes tied at the bottom of the thing. I don't know how to explain it. Do I have my tennis shoes? Because I still do that to this day. Yeah, hold on, I'll show you. Um, well, my stream is like an hour long. Well, except for right now. Well, actually, the longest stream I've had on here, I think it was you for like 3 hours, 5 hours. It was you, my cousin, me, and one other person, and we just stayed on here for 5 hours talking about nothing. And then the other time was with you for like 2 hours, something like that. Something about you keeps me talking for a long time. I'm sure you can interrogate me and get every secret from me because I just spend hours online talking to you. Just ow, ow, ow. Mm. We have such a good time. I mean, I have a good time. And I think half the time I talk to you, I don't even smoke weed. I smoke cigarettes because I got a psychosomatic addiction. So I smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. You know what though? Like my Uncle Bill used to drink Milwaukee's Best and smoke cigarettes at the kitchen table. I don't have a kitchen table. I have a storage room computer space. But I drink coffee and smoke cigarettes. My Aunt Nolly drank coffee and smoked cigarettes. My grandma drank coffee, and all this is at the kitchen table. Everything happens at the kitchen table. But there's a lot of people in my family that sit around and smoke cigarettes. I think it's a psychosomatic prenatal addiction. Oh, DNA addiction. Like, it's in our DNA to drink something and smoke cigarettes because everybody does it. My mom drinks coffee and smokes cigarettes. It's okay. My yeah, smoke a bowl. I don't even know where my weed is. Do you think that there's like addictions that are hidden in your DNA that goes through the bloodline? I mean, there's a lot of traits, family traits that you get in utero when you're developing, like blood memory or something like that, I think is what it's called. Blood memory. It's actions you're predisposed to. You know, if you see it, you just remember it, it just happens. I feel like that's something I should already know. But I don't know that. I literally got my GED like 9 years ago, almost 10 years ago. And it was only so I didn't have to pay prison money. So I didn't have to pay the prison money. Huh, I had to get my GED. Which, crime, predisposed to crime, blood memory, right? It's just shit that's ingrained in you. Pre in utero. It's like memories that are stored in semen and eggs and then just combines together and then bam, you get bad habits from both sides of your family. And my kids are so screwed because me and Dustin have nothing but bad sides. Well, I have a good side. It's it's you guys. I don't even know how I got on this topic. I'm just saying shit now. Yeah, I have a lot of learned behaviors. But do you know what? I didn't start drinking coffee until I was like 30 years old. I think it was my first week in county prison. I got introduced to coffee, and my mom's drank coffee my whole life. Everybody's drank coffee my whole life. I never did. I never did until my first week in prison, and somebody gave me some coffee because I was, coming off crack and shit, and I was all tired. Ugh. They gave me coffee, and I've been addicted to it ever since. Do you drink coffee? Well, you do drink coffee, don't you, Neil? Do you drink black coffee or sugar and cream? You want to know what I wish I could find? Instant cappuccino. Because you can add a scoop of instant cappuccino. I think Captain's having a panic attack. Hold on. Yes, my cat has panic attack. 1 second. I'm coming. I'm coming. Come on. Come in here. Hot and black. You know what? I never minded black coffee until, well, okay, I don't mind black coffee if it's instant black coffee. Okay? I can't drink coffee, black coffee, if it's out of the pot. Like, if it's out of the pot, it's like, oh, because that black coffee, it's like, oh, that's not good. But the instant coffee, it's good black. But I'm telling you, I want to find some instant cappuccino because I bet if you put that shit in your coffee out of the coffee pot, it would be really good. Hmm. But I don't know that for I don't know that for certain. But I'm willing to I'm I'm willing to pay some money if I can find it, and then I'll find out. But instant cappuccino, that shit was really good. See, I like sugar and I like half and half. I like half and half, but cream is pretty good too. The only thing I don't like about the cream is it turns my coffee oily. Like it's really weird. It gets oily. But half and half is the best shit to make gravy out of. Like I know you use half and half to make um cream soup, cream or whatever soup, you use half and half. But gravy, like biscuits and gravy, that shit's so good. Can you make biscuits and gravy? I can make gravy. I'm not very good at making biscuits, though. I kind of suck at making biscuits. Well, yeah, you don't like sweet stuff, so I can imagine you not liking those. Can I tell you what I saw earlier? Okay. I've been watching a lot of these, like, trans people that hate the trans movement, okay? Like, I've been stuck on it, like Buck Buck Angel Buck Angel, uh, Jeffree Star, Matt Palumbo, you know, like, these people, Blair White, um, the trans that are like, "You're not fucking trans." Call them out, the TikTok fuckers. Anyway, I've been watching that, but there was one couple on there, okay? One is a gay guy, and one is a girl that wanted to be a gay guy, okay? But something happened, and they ended up meeting each other, okay? And the girl was pretending to be a guy, and the gay guy was like, "Hey." So the gay guy fell in love with the girl pretending to be a boy. And then she finally came out to him like, "I'm really a woman, but I want to be trans." So they got married as men together, right? Married as men together, but they live a heterosexual lifestyle. They even got a baby. It was the craziest thing. You make pies? Man, I can't make a pie to save my life. Although I guess I really haven't tried to make a pie ever, but I'm pretty sure I would not be able to because it takes a lot of I don't know, takes a lot of something to make a pie. Grit takes a lot of grit to make a pie. It takes forever. I'm because the girl didn't get the sex change. That she came out to the gay guy that she was really a woman. But the gay guy was already in love with the boy her. But then he found out she was a woman trying to transition. So they had regular sex and had a baby. Yeah. See, I used to love cooking too until I forgot how to do it. Well, it's not like I purposely forgot how to do it. I just happened to forget how to do it because, you know, brain problems. And I lose track of time. So, like, either I don't cook food long enough or I cook food too long. Hmm, it's a problem that I have. Oh, yeah. Okay. Don't fall in because I don't want to be here forever. What? I figured it would be ruined. Look, look. The Undertaker had this podcast with this cat called Matt, okay? And he had this podcast, and it was on YouTube. It was called 6 Feet Under with Mark Calloway, okay? And it was with this guy called Matt. And then all of a sudden, The Undertaker switches to WWF television. And instead of taking Matt with him, he took his wife, Michelle McCool, his wife. And like, instead of chopping it up with his buddy and doing his podcast for real, he decided to, I don't want to say sell out because really it's buying in, but like ditching your authentic shit for some inauthentic shit is bullshit, because I preferred The Undertaker, well, Mark Calloway, as like one of the dudes doing a dude podcast, not like watching the WWE ruin your authentic show. It's not cool. Like, as a matter of fact, it's really not cool. It, I don't like it. And he should have stuck with Matt, because Michelle McCool's not that she's bad or anything, but she's not one of the guys. Oh, shit. I forgot about JCW. Shit. I haven't been paying attention to anything. I've been doing this Charlie Kirk. I've been watching everything. Well, actually, I've been watching everything on this whole detransitioning, like people detransitioning, and like, oh my God, I'm not really trans. They convinced me I was trans. And then I've just been watching shit like that. Like, no real reason. Actually, there is no real reason. Um, but I like it. I found the rabbit holes with those stories or whatever. I was obsessed with them. I mean, I still like those stories, but I'm obsessed with this detransitioning. Neil, did you ever get back or did you fall in? I'm betting he fell in. Ooh, that Dove soap is really good for you. And not to be gross, but it is one of the only soaps that girls can use on their lady part and not get an infection. Of the bread kind. So they can use it on their private parts. Ladies can, because it doesn't cause any issues down there. But it's probably better to use Summer's Eve feminine wash. It's better for you. But Dove doesn't fuck with your lady parts, if that matters to anybody. Hey, yeah, and you should always keep Dove soap. It's good for girls. Because you might have a date. CNA always says you're having a date, so keep that soap around for girls. I know, I'm just giving way too much information all day today. I apologize. But hey, it's things I know that I feel like you should know because I know them. And I can't share much knowledge. I don't have a lot of knowledge. So the knowledge that I can share, I'm going to share it. Great for whistling in the wheat field. I don't think I know what that means, but are you talking about, doing the naughty in the naughty area with the tongue thing? Flicking the bean with your tongue? Tongue in the bean, tongue in the bean. Or, whacking the pud. Don't whack your pud with soap. That will give you all sorts of rash. I wouldn't do that. No, I don't even know what you mean. But if you're talking about good on like rough things, yes, it is very good for rough things. Oh, you are talking about that. Man, I'm going to start using that. Hey, Dustin, you want to whistle in the wheat field? I'm going to say that all the time. I'm like, you want to whistle in the wheat field? He's like, what the fuck? I can't. I can't. I can't. Man, hey, it is Dustin's birthday right now. Well, okay, in like 30 seconds, it'll be Dustin's 42nd birthday, 43rd birthday. Yep. It'll be his 43rd birthday. October 1st is Supersonic's 18th birthday. October 26th is Kelso's 21st birthday. And November 10th is my 40th birthday. It's a good time. No, I'm sorry. Tomorrow is Dustin's birthday. The 1st is Supersonic's 18th birthday. The 4th is Dustin's stepdad's 81st birthday. No, 77th birthday. October 26th is Kelso's 21st birthday. And November 10th is my 40th birthday. Man, there's so much birthdays. Oh, and then there's Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, it's a good time. My laugh, see, in my head, my laugh, it sounds like Goofy. You know? I don't even know. But in my mind, it sounds like a cartoon. But you know what? My laugh doesn't even get a chance to laugh, though, because I choked to death. It's good time. Oh, shit. Yeah. Wait, where's my phone? Okay, hold on. We're going to send Cobalt. Okay. Where's Dustin? Message. Hold on. Happy birthday, butthole. Okay. He's in the other room, sleeping. But I sent him happy birthday anyway. Now he can't say I missed it because I might forget it later. Yeah. Man, I'm so amazing. I am way better than a bar rescue girlfriend. I remember things sometimes. So, what's on your mind, Neil? Man, this wig is itching me. You know, when I was in college, I did one semester of college. But when I was in college, I did a really good job, except for Spanish class and Algebra 1. Even though I'm pretty good at algebra, I don't know why I failed that class. I don't remember. I think I got a C plus. I got a C in math and a C in Spanish. I got a B in psychology. But then I embarrassed myself in front of my psychology professor because I got cheated on and told about it at the end of that class. And I was just so embarrassed. It was fucking terrible. But I don't remember. Oh, yeah. I don't remember my college being super left leaning. But there were a lot of guys there that wore girl pants. You know, and I thought guys didn't wear MC Hammer pants. the straight leg at the bottom, but they're big puffy at the top. Anyway, there were a lot of guys like that. But then again, who am I to be judging those people? I wear pajamas all day, every day, no matter where I'm at. So I shouldn't be saying shit about people's clothes. I don't know. So, what's on your mind? Or did you already go to sleep on me? Oh, yeah. This shit is crazy. Um, have you been watching these videos about people leaving the left again? Like they did in the first walkaway movement. That's when I joined, was during the Kavanaugh trial. And it was Lindsey Graham. That damn asshole, man. Lindsey Graham is the one who red pilled me immediately. It was after my brain surgery during all that Kavanaugh stuff. And when Lindsey Graham went ham and he told the Democrats where they could shove it. Yep. And right before that, remember, right before that, in the courthouse, there were them chicks with the candle and they had them hood things on or whatever. It's like, what the fuck is that? And then right after that, Lindsey Graham went ham. And then it was like immediately. And then I started scrolling around and finding things on the internet and I found Q. Um, I I would not be a Republican if it wasn't for Lindsey Graham, and it sucks. He's a traitor. Oh yeah, there's tons of people leaving the left. Tons of them. Um, I'm gonna find some. Man, now I can't find them. Well, damn, there's a bunch of videos of people leaving the left, but my cat's having a panic attack again. I wish she would stop having panic attacks. I feel so bad for her. Captain, come here. Come here. No, what are you freaking out for? What? No, no. Okay, so, oh, were you gonna, you're gonna go back in there and have more panic attack? Hold on. Qute. I I try to give her hugs, she runs away. I try to bring her in here and give her some hugs, but she runs away. She's one of those cats that's like, hug me, touch me, hold me. But she doesn't want you to touch her at all. She doesn't want anything to do with you. She just freaks out. Like, she'll be dead asleep and then just wake up screaming, like meowing so loud. Even when we're sleeping, she'll wake up and freak out. Like she's having flashbacks, like in utero PTSD, because her mom had gangrene. Hmm. Uh, She was born in another city, though, to Dustin's mom's cat, but she had gangrene. And all of her cats are, all of her kittens are a little messed up in their brains. But she's the only one that has panic attacks. But a lot of the other ones are just real skittish. They won't let people touch them from the front, but if you touch them from the back, they're okay with it. But don't put your hand over their head. But she's the only one that has like visceral reaction to her own dreams. Do you have an animal like that? Because I heard dogs get like anxiety and panic attacks also. And how do you know if you're lizard people? Are you just born knowing you're lizard people? Because I wonder that, because I look at my skin sometimes and it's like, am I a lizard? But I think if you're a lizard people, you would know that, right? Because you'd be born to lizard people that know they're lizard people. So I might not be a lizard people. I probably got dry skin. It's a problem. Okay. Mm, mhm, mm. Oh, man. These wrestlers are still talking about Hulk Hogan. Like, Bubba the Love Sponge lied. He was the only one who was saying Hulk Hogan was sick. Oh, mm. My nose ring means I have trauma. I should ask my daughter because she wants her nose pierced. My large dog. Oh, I can only imagine how mad that made you. That's wild. 3 couches. I'm not laughing. Well, I suppose I am laughing because 3 couches, that's hilarious. But the fact that your wife died is not hilarious. And probably the reason your dog ate your couches is not hilarious. But your dog eating a couch is hilarious. In my mind, it seems like it's funny. See, I'm terrible at things. Don't judge me. I'm horrible, but not on purpose. I'm like accidentally horrible. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to take that off. My head was itching like a mofo. Mm, that coffee is so cold and so good. I'm glad you can laugh. I mean, see, I'm going to quit talking because I don't know if it's comforting or not. I've never had to deal with it. You know, dying or people dying. People that I like dying, you know? Never had to deal with that before. But I'm sure here shortly I will be dealing with death. My grandma is about to die soon. She's 86. So I'm sure it's coming. Dustin is a lot older than me. But you know what? I'm way more unhealthy than him. So I might get lucky and only have one person I like die before I die. Wouldn't that be some shit? But wouldn't that be some shit if I could go through my my section of life and not know anybody that died? Well, I know people that died, but not people I've ever been close to. And I've only seen a dead person twice, 3 times. I think I've seen 3 dead people. So I've been to 3 funerals. Yeah. But they weren't people in my everyday life. They were people I knew pretty well. My uncle, Dustin's brother's daughter, and Dustin's stepdad's mom. Well, and you know what we just read in Revelation the other day? Well, chapter 3, right? If somebody dies, it's so they don't have to see what happens next. Or, like Moses, they just lead you to where you're supposed to be and die before the promise happens, you know? They get you to where you're supposed to be in life, and then they leave, and you go forward. But kind of like the same thing that happened in Exodus. Moses got them to where they were supposed to be, and then he died. There's a whole lot of reason for that. There's a whole lot of reason for that, but people that die get you to where you need to be and then say farewell. But I don't know that to be true. That's what I interpreted Revelation 3 to be. I mean, it's about a lot of other things also, but that part in particular is what I focus on now. So, when people die, it could be like, well, they're leaving you right where you're supposed to be. They followed you they led you to the spot. So now you pick up and go forward. Something like that. I think something like that. I mean, Revelation says that I took them so they don't have to see what happens next. Something like that. I guess I could read it, right? But then I don't remember. Um, Hold on. Damn. No. Where? See. Mhm, mhm. Damn, damn, damn. I'm gonna have to read that shit again. Damn. Maybe it wasn't chapter 3. I don't I'm gonna have to reread it. I don't know. Yes. Yes, I call my parents every day. I do. My mom kinda aggravates me though, because she always wants me to watch those baby videos. Like baby video this, baby video that. Those AI babies. And I'm always cussing because she'll call me in the middle of something. She's like, watch that baby thing. It's so funny. I'm like, Mom, I'm watching my story. She's like, no, I know, but watch the video. Call me back. I'm like, oh my God. But I mean, I still watch them and call her, but sometimes it's like, Mom, I'm doing stuff. Like, I don't watch all the baby videos. She sends me like 15 a day of these baby videos. It's like, ugh. Oh, the AI babies is what they're called. The AI baby videos. Well, I don't remember what I was going to say. But really, I don't think death is going to end up meaning as much to me as it should because I don't have very much feelings anyway. My brain smashed them all away. Like literally smashed them all away. So it's hard to find emotion. Oh, you haven't seen AI babies, baby Trump, baby Trump. It's kind of cool. Hold on, I'll send you some. Hold on. AI baby videos. Okay. Yeah, you do. They're actually kind of funny. Okay, I'm done. That last one is not a baby video. This is, a sh you'll just have to watch it. Can you hear me? Hello? Is anybody out there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anybody home? Okay, okay, now I need some information first. I can ease the pain, get you on your feet again. Wait, can you hear me for real? Wait, I was singing you Pink Floyd. Man, Neil. We're all on here again. Man, did, did you watch that one with the joke where he's getting or he's arrested by the cop? That's the best one. can ease the pain. Get you on your feet again. There is no pain you are receiving. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. This is not how I am. I have become comfortably numb. You know, I've never been comfortably numb. I don't think I've ever been comfortable. No, that's not true. Well, no, it is true because I'm usually complacent in my own shit. So, I don't know. It's definitely not happy. I don't know. I don't think it's numb either because I can still feel pissed off. So, man. Year after year, running over the same old ground till we found same old fear. Wish you were here. Yeah. You know my favorite Pink Floyd song is Time. Yep. But don't ask me how it goes because I have no fucking idea. That's the only Pink Floyd song that I do not remember the words to. But every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, sweet release. This song is so great. And the other Pink Floyd song that I really like is Run. Um, you better run. Send you home to mama in a cardboard box. You better run. Yeah. What's the other one? What is it? Tongue tied and twisted, just a learning to fly. Yeah, but I gotta be real careful listening to Pink Floyd a lot of times because I'll just get stuck and internalize depression I don't even have. It's like listening to Mushroom Head. I cannot listen to Mushroom Head like continuously because I will self destruct. That music is so soul torturing and it'll leave you in this place where you're just like internally mutilating yourself because this music is just so powerful. It will eat at you. And I fucking love Mushroom Head. It's one of my favorite bands. But I gotta be careful listening to them. The same with Pink Floyd because the music's just so deep and it attacks your soul. You know, it attacks your soul. You have to be real careful. We don't need no masturbation. We don't need your thought control. Hey, look, Pink Floyd is so right wing. Like all their songs are so conservative. Like the music that we listen to now that was from back in the day is so conservative. It's crazy. Like these liberal things are becoming conservative. Like old liberal things are becoming new age conservative. Or right wing, if you want to call it right wing. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Oh, no, hold on. Mother, do you think she's good enough? Will she tear your boy apart? I don't remember all the words to that song. But I do remember in the movie when he's with his mom, and I think this song is playing something, or maybe it was a music video. But his mom was kind of fucked up. But it turns out that the dad had severe something, but this little boy ended up with post-traumatic stress disorder. That was what was wrong with him. He had post-traumatic stress. And there was a long ass time because I only seen Pink Floyd The Wall once. And I didn't fucking understand it. But when I got red pilled, I was told to watch it. I still have the Dropbox of that movie, I think. And with my new eyes, I seen it totally different. It's like, oh, that dude has post-traumatic stress disorder. And that little boy has got like it he has a wild imagination. Because I don't know if that shit really happens or not. But he definitely had a hell of an imagination. But then it's like all kids probably feel like that when their home life is fucked up and then like school is fucked up, you know. Then you just imagine all sorts of shit and fuck yourself up. I'm not totally sure of the whole point of the movie, but that guy definitely had post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, just watch it again and see what you get out of it because I seen it immediately. I was like, "Oh, that's post-traumatic stress disorder." Well, you know, back in the day, they didn't have that term. So it was hard to understand it. Mother, would you tear your boy apart? Mm, babe. Mama, would you break my heart? Damn it, give me another song. Ooh, babe, you'll always be baby to me. Man, I should never laugh at things like that. Cause that's somebody's broken heart right there singing that song, and here I am giggling about it. That guy's poor sad song. I don't know what to do. always be faithful to me. When you're listening to music on the radio in the car, do you ever have to turn the music up to hear what song it is? Even if, like, the radio's up or whatever, and then your mind goes somewhere else, and then you try to listen to the song, like, "What the fuck song is this?" And then turn it up until you realize what it is? Or is that just me? Oh, I said, "Hey, what's going on?" I couldn't get that high if I wanted to. Hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Hey, did you know the lead singer of that band is married to Darlene from, Roseanne? For a destination. And I step outside and wait, take a deep breath, and I get real high, and I scream at the top of my lungs, "What's going on?" For a destination. Linda Perry, is that her name? Yeah, she was married to the chick, Darlene from Roseanne. Or I think it was only a couple years ago when she was on that View show or whatever. She was talking about her wife, and it was that lady, the chick from Four Non Blondes or whatever. Real high and up. What the fuck? Oh, have you heard of that uh Netflix show, um, Unknown Number? Do you know that's a real case? It was the craziest fucking thing, but yeah, that's a real case. And it takes place in Michigan. Oh my god. Huh. Well, check it out. Check out the case. It's unknown caller. This girl gets catfished by her own mom, and her mom got addicted to telling her own daughter terrible things about herself and giving her low self-esteem. So her daughter would always come to her crying instead of going to her boyfriend. And she made this girl feel so bad about herself, and her boyfriend feels so bad about himself that they broke up. So then the mom, so a little bit passes and the boy gets a girlfriend. So then the mom starts texting this new girlfriend to stay away from the boy, which is her daughter's ex-boyfriend. It's a whole fucking thing. And she even calls the police, and nobody suspects her for like a year. Look it up on YouTube. There's lawyers that were talking about it. Hold on, I'll show you. Unknown caller. This right here. I'll send you this one because he is the best. I love this guy. Reporting live from my sofa. Yep, he broke it down real good. What's going on? Man. Sophie, ready for war. Settle score. Sophie. Yeah, I wish we could watch some of these things together, but I know I don't want my look. Did did we talk about am I okay? I think so. My meds are kicking in, but other than that, I'm okay, I think. Do I feel weird? Do I look weird? Did I all of a sudden get paler? That happens sometimes. I don't know why. So be it. Oh, and that's a Metallica song, and I don't even know what it's called. Something about Soviets ready for war. Something about settle the score. Oh, look, there's a flying thing. Well, I don't know. There's a flying thing though. So, what are you gonna be doing? I gotta pee. Okay. Can you wait here while I go pee for a second? Sophie. Oh, oh. That might be the song. It's a Metallica song, right? Yeah. And I don't even know why that song's stuck in my head. Sophia. Man. All right. You ready to go to bed, Neil? Sophia. Sit on the floor. Oh, am I going bald? I hope not. That would suck. At least I got a wig. I think Thelma has a lot of wigs too. So if I go blind, I'll just super glue a wig to my head. If I go blind, I mean, if I go bald, what the fuck am I gonna do with hair if I go blind? That's stupid. Man. Oh, Justin Bieber made a song for Charlie Kirk. Well, welcome back. Where'd you go? Man. Mm. Well, are you ready for bed? Now that we're almost 3 hours into this, I mean, I guess we could wait another 10 minutes. Then it will be exactly 3 hours. Because my meds are gonna kick in, I'm gonna end up falling asleep and snoring all over my live stream. Because, I have that sleep apnea shit, and I was like, yeah. And it probably doesn't help that I sleep in hoodies. That probably doesn't help my neck none. But if I don't sleep in a hoodie, then I wake up all sweaty and shit. But at least if I'm wearing a hoodie and I get all sweaty, it doesn't immediately get cold and I'm in my bed like, boo, because that's no fun. That has happened, and Dustin has gotten really mad at me because I'm like, boo, fucking dying because I sweat all night in my sleep. And then my bedroom is freezing ass cold for no reason. Yeah. Do you sweat in your sleep? Well, I probably will in like 10 minutes. But do you sweat in your sleep? Or am I like the only one that sweats in my sleep? And I mean, I sweat pretty bad. Like I'm a 300-pound guy under the sun, sleeping on my bed. It's like my bed is wet. I'm wet. It's just so hot. Did what? Oh, have you heard any of the um Charlie Kirk songs, like his memorial songs and shit? Justin Bieber made a real good one. And the ones that say they're Eminem, it does not sound like Eminem at all. There's one that says Eminem and Rihanna, but it doesn't sound like either one of them. And both of them are anti-Trump, so I'm pretty sure they did not make a song for Charlie Kirk. And I'm just waiting for a cease and desist or those songs to get taken down for claiming shit. Yeah, I would like to blame my cat. But my cats, they're not that big. And they mostly sleep on dust. Each cat has got a different part of Dustin that they lay on. Is somebody else here? Hi, welcome. Join the chat. We got a few more minutes. So join the chat and talk with us. We're not doing much of anything. What? Oh, yeah. It is. I hope that they make it legal to buy fucking protein powder on the food stamp. Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? It says there's one more person other than you here, but you you could just be on your second account. Or it could be my cousin popping in, but he's at work, maybe. I don't know. But I really do hope they put protein powder on the food stamp card because I need some more protein powder and that's just like $25 a can. And Dustin hasn't been able to find any on clearance in a while. So, and I'm supposed to be having that protein powder with my medication because there ain't no fucking way I'm eating fucking 1,300 calories at once. So I drink some protein powder and eat some oatmeal. But Dustin bought me some Cocoa Pebbles. Instead of Fruity Pebbles, he bought me Cocoa Pebbles. So I originally asked for Rice Krispies, but the Cocoa Pebbles are actually pretty good. That's what I had for dinner. Is that what the words are? Is there anyone at all? Oh, yeah. Is there anybody home? No. Is there anyone at all? There is no pain you are receiving. Distant ship smoke on the horizon. Yeah, at least I got that Metallica song out of my fucking head. I do not like Metallica, but in my defense, I'm from the Napster generation. Well, the generation Napster came out. And then Metallica was, well, Lars Ulrich was all bitchy about money with his so we need all the money because we're cockroaches. Okay. All right. I'm gonna finish this cigarette, then we're gonna hit this bowl, and then we're gonna go to bed. Because believe it or not, I've been up since 5:30 this morning. What's a Weetabix? Oh, is that cereal? Is that Wheat Bits? Mini wheats. Is that what that is? Mini wheats? Or is it those wheat flakes that Jack used to sell? Something. Wheaties. Didn't Shaquille O'Neal used to sell Wheaties? Wow. Pancakes for breakfast tomorrow. I'm having Cocoa Pebbles. Mm. But I really want some Rice Krispies. And I bet once I get Rice Krispies, my mouth will be better. And it won't even matter. Oh, man. All right. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get off here. I love you so much, Neil. Good night. I am going to hit the outro as soon as you say goodnight. And it might be loud, so turn your volume down a little bit so that it won't be so loud. Mm-hmm. I'll never be your beast of burden. Wow, that's my favorite Rolling Stones song. I'm just going to leave you at that. Beast of Burden is my favorite Rolling Stones song. I love you so much. And bone crushing hugs to you, my love. Man, good night. I love you so much.